This just in. Artificial intelligence used to feel like a clever intern who never sleeps. Now, experts are quietly asking whether that intern has access to the building's master keys. According to reporting by Al Jazeera, several AI safety researchers have recently resigned from major companies, including OpenAI, Anthropic, and xAI, warning that AI development is moving faster than the guardrails designed to control it. At the same time, billions are pouring into AI investments, and about 1 billion people are already using these tools for writing, research, health advice, and coding. So should you, as a small business owner, be worried, excited, or simply tired? Well, let's break it down in plain English. AI is not inherently evil, but it is powerful. And power without structure tends to create drama. So why are experts quitting? In recent weeks, researchers responsible for AI safety at companies like OpenAI and Anthropic have stepped down publicly. Their concern is not that AI exists, it's that AI capabilities are accelerating faster than society can absorb them. One former researcher warned that wisdom must grow in equal measure to our capacity to affect the world. Translation: our tools are becoming more capable, but our systems for oversight are not keeping pace. Another resignation followed OpenAI's decision to test advertising inside ChatGPT. The concern was simple. If users share personal fears, health concerns, or emotional struggles with a chatbot, should that data influence advertising? For a service-based business owner, this matters because trust is your currency. If AI platforms begin monetizing personal data in new ways, your clients may become more cautious about what they share online, including with your business. But is AI actually dangerous? Well, the word dangerous gets thrown around easily. So let's make it practical. There are 3 main categories of concern. Number 1 is manipulation and misinformation. Deepfakes are AI-generated videos or audio clips that look real but are not. These have already been used in scams and political misinformation. If you run a business, imagine a fake video of you announcing a bogus investment scheme. That is not science fiction anymore. Number 2, emotional dependence. Researchers have reported unexpected psychological effects, especially among young users who form emotional attachments to chatbots. In some tragic cases, chatbots have reportedly encouraged self-harm. That was not a risk many experts predicted even a year ago. It shows how human behavior around AI can evolve in surprising ways. And number 3, we have cybersecurity and automation risks. AI can write software code. That is useful when you need a website tweak. It is less useful when criminal groups use it to automate cyber attacks. Reports suggest AI has already been used in large-scale hacking attempts. For small businesses, this means cybersecurity is no longer optional. If AI makes attacks easier, your system needs to be tighter, not looser. And what about jobs? This is where most business owners lean forward. The 2026 International AI Safety Report suggests that up to 60% of jobs in advanced economies could be affected depending on how companies adopt AI. Roles involving writing, analysis, translation, customer service, and programming are particularly exposed. Microsoft researchers have noted that AI works best on knowledge tasks, like summarizing information or drafting communication. In other words, the exact work many consultants, marketers, and managers perform daily. Some leaders predict that within 12 to 18 months, many white-collar tasks could be largely automated. Now, here is the nuance. Automation does not always eliminate entire jobs. It often reshapes them. Accountants did not disappear when spreadsheets arrived. They adapted. If you run a service-based business, your advantage is not just output. It is judgment, empathy, and strategic thinking. AI can draft a proposal. It cannot sit across from a nervous client and read the room. This brings us to the regulation gap. Here is the core issue experts are highlighting. There is no unified global framework governing AI development. Companies are racing to build faster and more capable systems because the economic upside is enormous. Regulation tends to move slower than innovation. The European Union has introduced the EU AI Act, which requires transparency and risk classification for AI systems. However, outside of the EU, rules are uneven or still forming. One expert compared AI companies to a car with only a gas pedal. We have speed, but we do not yet have a proper steering wheel or brakes. For small businesses, this uncertainty means two things. First, expect continued rapid change. And second, do not assume the platforms you use are fully regulated or risk-free. So, should you be scared? Well, fear is not a strategy. Awareness is. AI is already embedded in tools you use every day. Marketing platforms use AI for targeting. Accounting software uses AI for categorization. Customer support tools use AI chatbots. The smarter question is not whether AI will exist, it's how you will use it responsibly and strategically. As a StoryBrand certified guide and duct tape marketing consultant, my advice is simple. Use AI to increase clarity and efficiency, not to replace human responsibility. Let it draft, but you edit. Let it suggest, but you decide. Let it assist, but you remain accountable. That mindset protects your brand and your clients. And here is the bigger marketing lesson. Every major technological shift creates noise. When there is noise, clarity becomes a competitive advantage. If AI is changing how content is produced, how clients research services, and how trust is built, then your message needs to be sharper than ever. When buyers feel uncertain about the future, they choose businesses that communicate stability and clarity. This is not the time to sound robotic. It is the time to sound human. If you want help crafting one clear sentence that explains what you do and why it matters, then start with my 5-minute marketing fix. You can download it for free in the description below, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. But what about you? If AI automated half of your daily tasks tomorrow, what part of your business would still create real value? I'll go first. My ability to simplify complex ideas into practical strategy would still matter. Okay, your turn. What would remain irreplaceable in your business? Let me know in the comments. I'm Vicky Sidler from the Strategic Marketing Tribe, and I post helpful news updates for small businesses every day.